Arizona Wildcats, just 2 wins away from a national championship. 12 Sports touches down in Indianapolis for the men's Final Four. History on the line for U of A.
Arlena Washington joins us live from Lucas Oil Stadium, the only local TV station there, to hear from the coaches and the players. Hi, Lena.
Hey Tram, hey Troy, it is windy here in Indy. Maybe that's just the breeze of Wildcat Nation roaring its way here to the Final Four. Now, the last time U of A made a trip to Indianapolis for the Final Four, it was back in 1997. They came away with 2 wins, beating Kentucky in overtime, and they came back as national champions. So that nostalgia from the late 90s really hitting U of A fans hard as they enjoy this magical March. But there is, of course, some madness in April when it comes down to the Final Four teams. The U of A Wildcats, we know they travel well. They will have Lucas Oil Stadium rocking like McHale Center down in Tucson. And we expect to see a large gathering and a cheering section for the Valley's own Koa Pete. This time last year, the Perry High School product was coming off winning his 4th state championship, his 3rd in the Open Division, which is the upper echelon of high school hoops in Arizona. Now he's just 2 wins away from becoming a national champion. Mind you, he has 4 gold medals in international ball. We talked to Koa today after today's closed practice. He told me he expects to see most of his family making the trip. He is the youngest of 7 siblings, all accomplished athletes in their own right. U of A was attractive to Pete because his family could come down to watch him play in Tucson. He was a top prospect nationally. Now he's on basketball's biggest stage, representing his home state and adding to his basketball legacy. What does this moment feel like? Take me through it.
It's really cool, to be at the Final Four, with this great team and, great people around me. Just excited for Saturday. I played in a lot of big games growing up, so, I think, just playing with great players and being coached by great coaches, and playing the best competition I could play, and got me pretty seized and ready for this moment. I would just say let's go get a natty, bring it back to Arizona.
Yeah, that's the Valley boy repping for State 48. It is Arizona versus Michigan, tipping off at 5:39 local time on Saturday. The marquee matchup here with a spot in the national title game on the line for these 2 storied programs. The winner will face either Illinois or UConn. And we have a local connection on the Michigan side. The Big Ten Player of the Year, Yaxel Lendeborg, played junior college ball at Arizona Western in Yuma. So a little State 48 origin story on the other side of this matchup. And fans were on edge leading into the Elite 8 matchup because they were holding on to all of the anxiety of 25 years of not making it to a Final Four. Now they're holding their breath because head coach Tommy Lloyd is the subject of speculation. There is a head coaching vacancy at North Carolina, one of the perennial blue bloods in college basketball. Hear what Tommy Lloyd has to say about the speculation. And we heard from the players who know that Tommy Lloyd's name is a hot name in the mix. You'll hear from them on 12 News at 5. Live in Indianapolis for the men's Final Four, I'm Lena Washington, 12 Sports.
Yeah, I'm so glad that 12 News, that we made the effort to send Lena out there and get these types of stories. All right, so Lena, here's the deal, though. Isn't Arizona one of the best head coaching jobs in the whole country? They're always a powerhouse, and I get it's North Carolina. Is it really that much more attractive that they can poach this coach away?
It really depends on who you ask. I think what Tommy Lloyd's done in Tucson, getting to the Final Four in 5 seasons, which is similar to a Lute Olson timeline, and you look at his legacy, it's a pretty good gig. He's got the fans behind him, but we've heard of maybe some tension with the AD, Desiree Reed-Francois, whose son plays for U of A. Tommy Lloyd was also asked about that today. He had a very interesting answer that we'll get to later on as we continue our coverage here, but this story could change this time next week. We know things move fast in college sports.